Hi guys, again this is Travel with Jason, and today pupunta kami ng Alexandria. So mga 2 oras papunta doon from Giza. So ngayon doon ko na mimit yung tour guide. So yung mapupuntahan pala namin doon today is yung Catacombs, yung Pompey Pillar, Citadel and Alexandria Library. So yun pupuntahan namin. So umalis kami ng 8 o'clock ng umaga kasi syempre malayo yung biyahe. Tapos ngayon if makikita nyo, ang daming sasakyan sa unahan. Yan. Kasi traffic din ngayon kasi ito yung oras na kung saan pumapasok sa work at saka sa school. So 2 oras papunta doon, 2 oras pabalik. Okay, so see you guys later on pag nakarating na kami doon. So guys, since mahaba ang biyahe, nag-stop over muna kami para makapagkape. Kasi nakatulog na ako actually. At kasi hindi rin makatulog yung nagmamaneho. So dito kami, I don't know kung anong pangalan ng lugar na to. Basta merong mga bazaar, tapos yung mga coffee shop nila dito. Kasi malayo pa, mga 1 oras pa siguro. Isang lamig na ngayon, promise. Hindi ako nakapagdala ng jacket. So ito ang lugar. Ayan ang lugar. So wakas at nakarating na kami ng Alexandria. Tapos ang actually 2 oras kalahati. Ito na yung bungad niya ng Alexandria. Hindi ganun ka-progressive. Ewan ko lang sa city kung ano. So nakakapagod talaga asli. 2 oras, hindi pa kami nakarating ng Alexandria. Napagod na ako. Gusto ko lang umuwi at pahinga. Pero syempre, laban lang, diba? See you guys. So guys, the first one is this catacomb.
Okay, this is we are now in the catacomb of Shoqafa. The word catacomb, this is the Latin word divided into 2 words, cata and the comb. Cata, which means carved, and comb, which means rock, which means an all carved in the rock, because everything inside this tomb is carved on the sandstone. That's why we called it catacomb. For the Arabic word comb and Shoqafa, this is an Arabic word which means a hill of broken pottery. Because when it's covered this catacomb in 1900, it was sunk under a hill of broken pottery. That's why we called it comb and Shoqafa. This is a tomb dates back to the 2nd century AD, and it was discovered by chance when a donkey fell in a pit, leading to the discovery of this catacomb in 1900. Used during the construction of this tomb. Secondly, to penetrate the skylight to go to the tomb. Thirdly, which was the most important one, was to put the deceased bodies from nearby rocks going through a hole at the bottom of this shaft, dragging all of them by ropes to go directly to the main burial chamber, which exists on the 2nd floor.
So you mean to say that this is the one with the water?
Yeah. At the bottom it was full of subterranean water here, and just to absorb all this subterranean water from here. Inside this tomb, and this is the first shaft inside this tomb, and this is the second one, which is called the rotunda. As you can see, that is derived its name from the shape of this shaft here. It looks like a round or a circle. That's why we call it rotunda. It's supported by 6 pillars with a vaulted ceiling. During the discovery of this catacomb, we discovered 5 marble heads inside this rotunda here. Now all of them, they are accepted inside the Greek-Roman Museum, and some scholars believe that maybe they are the 5 owners of this catacomb here, but actually we don't know because we are now in the 2nd floor, and this is the 3rd one. As you can see on the both sides, you can see the traces of the subterranean water which was here 4 years ago, and this was the easiest way to transfer the deceased bodies through the first shaft, 2nd shaft, going from here.
It's like slide.
Yeah, that's it. To go to the main burial chamber which exists here in the 2nd floor. The facade of this main burial chamber is a mix, as I told you before, between the 2 civilizations of the Greek-Roman style and the Egyptian style. Here we could see the solar sun disk between the 2 falcons, the 2 columns. They are are decorated by the Lutz and Papyrus, which were two symbols of Upper and Lower Egypt, and the base is still decorated by some acanthus leaves, and this was a very common plant during the Greek Roman time, and we are now before the first mix between the Egyptian style and the Greek Roman one. The second facade here is decorated by here we could see eyes stretching her arms to protect the Apis bull, which was the animal figure for Serapis, and here we could see this man who was offering a cooler to the Apis bull as a kind of offering to protect him and protect his family. The entrance gateway here is decorated by two stages for enemies. One looks like a Roman soldier, and the other one looks like a great circle. And this is the mix between the two civilizations inside this tomb. If you can see the main scene here, this is the master scene inside this tomb here. This is the great mummification scene of Osiris or Osiris. Osiris is here mummified on a bed, and this bed is taking the shape of a lion. And this lion is wearing the agate crown, and he's holding in his paw the feather of Gats Mad, Gats trusted during the Egyptian time and the Greek Roman time. Here we could see Anubis or Anubis, the Greek god of mummification. He is depicting here wearing the himation and the khiton, which was a very common uniform during the Greek Roman time. And he's holding the cup, taking the shape of a lotus, because it's a very beloved one for all the Egyptians here. And that's why they loved him so much, and they titled him as son of God during this time. So when Caracalla started to imitate Alexander the Great here, people who were living here, they started to make fun works and jokes upon Caracalla. Caracalla was a very aggressive. We derived its name from the name of the street that we found this tomb in, and it was discovered in 1952. And again, we could see that the most remarkable thing inside this tomb is the color, because the whole tomb is colored by original colors from the Roman time. Pillar. So Seraphim Temple was built by Ptolemy I after the death of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great came here in 331 BC, and he admired a land here in Egypt called Dracotis, which means the land of Gadra, in an island in the Mediterranean Sea called Faros Island. So he ordered his architect Nitocrates to make a connection between the land and the island. From this time we have...
So guys, ito yung Pompey Pillar or sinasabi ni Shaima na column. So 28 meters ang taas nito. Tapos ito yung dalawang sphinx. Actually yung dalawang sphinx galing yan ng Luxor. Kung dinala lang nila dito for design. So ayan ang site. So inaayos siya ngayon para at least mas matibay. Meron pang doon sa baba. So ito yung sa likod mga bahay. Ayan. Buildings palibot. So ayan guys, yung kanina, yung sa una, pinunta natin yung Catacomb, ngayon yung Pompey Pillar. So later on, just watch out, ay pupuntahan pa kami. Okay?
35 meters high, and it was consisting of 3 floors, one above the other. Not because all of this was one of the wonders of the ancient world, but because the bronze mirror that was placed on the top of this Faros lighthouse. This bronze mirror could reflect the sun at the morning and reflect the lantern at night. And the one who can sit under this bronze mirror could see everything in the Mediterranean Sea by his naked eyes. Some people said it could see until to 30 miles, and some people said it could see until to 70 miles. That's why it was one of the wonders of the ancient world. It was totally collapsed during the 14th century, and when Sultan Qaitbay came here in 1477, he ordered his men to build this castle.
It's the main entrance.
Yeah, the main entrance of the main
This one here, going.
Discovered the second ancient mosque here in Alexandria because it was built during the time of the construction in 1477. The design of this mosque looks like the Mamluk schools, which is an open courtyard in the center with 4 imams or 4 areas. Every imam was dedicated to each one of the Islamic law during the ancient time, but unfortunately nobody could pray inside this mosque from the time of construction until now because the direction towards Mecca is not right. The entering was from European original, so that's why we choose the south side, and he didn't know that the right direction towards Mecca is supposed to be on the southeast side here. So that's why nobody could use Alexandria. Started from Abu Qaitbay. This is the last area in Alexandria to the castle of Sultan Qaitbay here. So in Abu Qaitbay we already discovered the 3 sunken cities belonging to the Greek Roman time. And in 1983 we discovered the fleet of Napoleon. Bonaparte still sunk under the sea over there. And last year we discovered a temple belonging to Aphrodite dates back to 5th century BC.
Okay.
And we still have until now the ruins of the Pharos Lighthouse here, very close to the feet.
Mediterranean Sea, right?
Yeah, this is the Mediterranean Sea. So that's why the UNESCO once had the project here to make a glass museum under the water to see all the ruins that still exist here in Alexandria. But unfortunately, this project was completely failed. Going to the Western Harbor, which is very close from here. So
Here.
this is a very good view for the old ships. That
These are old
going.
ships?
Yeah. Because as I told you, the Western Harbor here is the biggest one in Egypt here, because it serves more than 80% of Egypt import and export.
So this is the second floor of the palace. Nothing special. It's just windows and open space. It's this. So that's the second floor. Third floor and fourth is closed. You know.
Thank you.
So it's here. So it's just the second floor, and from here the dome. So nakarating na ako dito sa hotel from Alexandria. So nakakapagod po talaga ang biyahe. So hindi na kami nakapunta ng Alexandria Library kasi wala na ring time. So kasi yung biyahe around 2.5 hours to 3 hours depende sa traffic. Going there and 3 hours also going back. So kailangan kasi namin makarating ng at least 5:30 or 6 o'clock maximum. So hindi na kami punta ng Alexandria library. Pero okay naman ang trip. Nakakapagod lang talaga, stressful. So yung mga pupunta, so mag-isip muna kayo, dapat condition kayo before kayo pumunta dun kasi nakakapagod talaga ang biyahe. Alright guys, so that's the a video, our vlog here in Alexandria in Egypt. I guess you enjoyed, and I guess you have you got some information with my guide Shaima. And I'd like to thank also my driver, who is Miss Hannah, and she's driving very, very good. Yeah. So again, this is Travel with Jason saying, travel while you can because life has no rewind. Thank you guys.